Everybody's mind, at least a couple of you, right? I've seen you before, but you're still maybe wondering, that dog is a super talented ventriloquist. So give it up for, this is Megan, Black Lives Matter, right? Absolutely, I'm a fan of hers. She is my guide dog. I do have jokes about her, but she's a legit service dog. She's also way better at guiding people across the street than I am. If just a quick PSA, if you meet somebody with a service dog, it's usually a good idea to ask before you say what's up. I understand, Megan doesn't make it easy, right? She's got these eyes, so I've been told. She'll look up at people and she'll be like,
I was hopeful.
how's he gonna know? It's how I got the job. Yeah. I am blind. That is the thing that's going on. I figure I'd better explain that right away because some people are very confused with the disability is, right? Like I was hanging with my bandmates. I was in a band years ago. We were talking to people at our merch table after the show. This guy came up to our singer. He's like, "What's going on with your bass player? You're helping him on and off the stage." I go, "He's blind." I thought he had Down syndrome. It's not the case. I also confused many people for the period of time I was dating a sign language interpreter. I'll let you figure that one out. Thank you. So I got one person that's, snort? Fuck yeah, achievement unlocked. This whole fucking set can go horrible, but I got one snort, so I'll fucking take it. And my daredevil senses didn't hear cocaine, so, I actually, it's funny to me, not to everybody else, but a lot of people are very curious what happened, right? Like what's going on? How did you become one of the sightless? Weird way to put it, but okay. I actually had a martial arts accident when I was 15 years old and hit myself with a pair of nunchucks. That was not my reaction. Jesus Christ, sir. Thank you for laughing at my tragedy. I had a little Napoleon Dynamite's enthusiasm without any of his skills. That's what happened there. It worked out so well for me, and people would hear that. Like they'll try to cheer me up, and they'll say things like, "Oh, your blindness is your superpower. Your blindness is your superpower, Josh." Well, I didn't know running into shit was a superpower. But okay, sure. So if I am Daredevil, speaking of him earlier, if I'm Daredevil, then every single hockey table's king. Right? So I have the toughened shins to prove it. And, I also found out a little over a year ago, year and change, I have ADHD and I'm on the autism spectrum. Woo's for autism. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, I actually always thought I had difficulty looking people in the eye for other reasons, personally, people see me and they're like, "You look pretty normal. You don't look autistic." Bitch, I don't look at all. So, figure this shit out. It's okay. Another snore. No cocaine, but another snore. It does put some things into perspective, though, right? Like, I understand why I do some things. Like, I understand why I watch all the Marvel movies in a very specific order. And I understand that at least one of you, perhaps several of you, are confused by that statement. I'll stop saying watch when you stop appropriating blind culture by listening to audiobooks. There are some good things though, right? Like I get some fun social interactions. Like I was standing in line one time, not bragging. This woman came up to me and very aggressively grabbed my face and said, "Remember me, it's Denise!" I had no idea who she was. I still don't. I've been telling a joke for a while and I should probably stop saying her real name, Denise, because then I'm going to have my own Will Smith moment. I'm not going to see that shit coming. By the way, I'm also not going to see any light that Ben gives me. I'm just kind of an observant fucker like that. Curious, does anybody have any questions you've always wanted to ask the blind guy? Any burning questions? No?
Are other senses actually get stronger?
What'd you say?
Do other senses get stronger?
What'd you say?
Do
Thank you for your Now, honestly, that my sense of smell has gotten stronger, which is great when you're on public transportation, because then you know where not to sit. Yeah. I think there's no real segue into this. Figure we'll start with, continue on with something not so divisive. Donald Trump, right? You know, and I understand some people are a fan of him, right? Some people are a fan of him, some people aren't. And regardless of what you think about Donald Trump, you know he's a divisive person, right? He doesn't know how to divide, but he's a divisive person. I do think he might, if he had the energy for it still, he might be able to help people like him a little bit more if he was to take up surfing. You got any surfers in the audience? All right, me too, sure. No, I compete on the USA Pair surfing team, which is cool. I competed in a surf contest the day of the presidential election. America lost twice that day because I came in last. But I do think that Donald Trump could help, though, right? If he started surfing, he would have to start talking about it, which is anything he does. He talks about his golf game all the time. He has to talk about surfing, you know, like, when I go surfing, I was paddle, so I'm always glassy. Long rides.
We're a team.
You know, I'm better surfing than Slippy Joe Biden. Whenever he goes surfing, he paddles, he pearls and falls off to the left. Slippy Joe Biden pearls. I'm better surfer than Kabbalah. Kabbalah can't surf. She can't even swim. She turned flag. Back up, please. What do you think? Thank you. How many of you, by the way, are curious or think that, I don't know, blind people are less likely to be racist than your average human being? Anybody? You're waiting for the misdirect. You guys are too fucking smart for this shit. Actually, all blind people are racist, all of us. Stevie Wonder, racist motherfucker. Absolute piece of shit. No, I'm joking. He's fine. But Helen Keller never once let an Asian driver merge on the highway. That was really fucking inconsiderate of her. Yeah, that is true. This guy fucking knows, right? It's true because all blind people are racist because we can all Nazi. Yeah, blind power, fucker. I will, speaking of questions, if you guys have another one, I'll give you this, and if not, I'll close with my favorite question that I've ever been asked. Is that one more?
Can you see on mushrooms?
Dude, fucking psilocybin's a cure of blindness, dude.
Nice.
We'll trip out together. Fuck yeah. Actually, one time I took some mushrooms, I went to the gym, and I was listening to Gojira, because I like metal, and I was in a video game on the elliptical. You can do too many mushrooms, it turns out, in 24-hour fitness. And it's on a Tuesday. But my favorite question that I've ever been asked, and fuck you to all the comics that have heard me tell this joke before, I don't care. My favorite question I've ever been asked is, how do you know when to stop wiping? Does anybody know?
I don't even know.
I'm wearing an adult diaper right now. See, like the one lady in the back is laughing, the rest of you are like, oh no, the poor blind guy shit himself.
I'm the one lady in the back.
Yeah. I actually will tell you, because this is what I do, right? Take out my trusted vape pen, because cannabis loosens up the butthole. I take, a sizable amount of tissue in the back there, right? Because I want to keep my hands clean, I don't want to fuck up my braille later. 3 seashells if I'm in the future. And I wipe it on the wall to the left and the wall to the right, down, throw some down the floor. Take a little more, put it up on the ceiling. Put some between the tank and the seat. Grab a little extra. I put it on the handle so that when somebody comes back, they know I was here. I take out my hair dryer that I keep in my back pocket for the sake of this joke. Turn on high heat, high air. Okay, let's go. And I wait and let it cool down, get some texture, so that when I come back, I can read that shit in Braille. I don't have no idea how much time I've gone up here for. Right? I didn't smoke weed tonight. My timing's off. That's what happens, right? If you want to understand how to tell time when you're blind, you'll smoke a big old fucking fatty before you get on stage. But I think I'm just gonna slip out. Unless somebody's got some random question, I'm gonna say howdy. All right, my name's Joshua Williams.